Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to an episode of Formula 1 2021 Breaking Point. But before we get into it, why the head down below, like and subscribe, this does help out a lot. And let's get right into chapter 15, 2 weeks later at the United States Grand Prix. Of course, coming off of the last two chapters, which were really cool. And we're getting a phone call from Zoe over here, so let's pick up, let's see what she has to say. And kind of get into chapter 15, I guess.
You're in America where the cowboys live.
Yeah, Daddy's in America.
Are you racing with cowboys, Daddy?
Yeah, one or two. Hey, who's your favorite racing driver, Lils?
You are.
Just checking. Love you.
Love you, Daddy.
Hey, can I speak to Mum?
Bye.
Well, okay, that wasn't Zoe, but okay, sure. Not really sure what that's gonna do, but okay. Is it going to be Zoe this time? I guess let's pick up and see.
Hello?
Apparently she enjoys hanging up on you these days.
So it seems.
All set?
Yeah, all set.
The odds are shortening on the 4th place finish for Aston Martin.
It's a shame. I enjoyed being the underdog.
You've still got to beat Butler.
We've still got to beat Alfa Romeo, you mean?
That too, I guess. Right, you go and prepare. See ya.
Bye.
So there we go, that was Zoe that time. But yes, of course, we've got to beat Alfa Romeo for 3rd place in the Constructors. I'm pretty sure it's 3rd place or 4th place, I really don't know. But yeah, let's get right into chapter 15, I guess, over here. Let's see what this cutscene has to show us.
Casper, I haven't seen you since you announced your retirement.
No?
Well, fair play to you, mate. Takes a brave man to admit he can't compete anymore. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying you're a brave man. I'm paying you a compliment.
Now you're saying I can't compete?
Nah, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant some have said that, well, you're past your prime, that's all.
That won't work anymore, Devon.
Sorry, what won't work?
We know what you've been saying about us.
Oh. I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
You know, I used to think you were just a gossip, Devon. Now I know you're a liar.
Oh, come on! You guys used to be so much more fun. Used to get into fights, take each other out of races. We all enjoyed that. I mean, you know, it was very entertaining. Now you just mope around bickering over who said what. It's a bit petty, to be honest, guys. Seriously, you're supposed to be role models.
Yeah, I won't argue with you, Devon. I won't win.
Yeah, you do seem to struggle a bit with winning, to be fair.
Yeah. And maybe you are right. Maybe I am past it. But he's not. And he's the better driver.
What, the rookie? He's only just got here. You do know the Mercedes seat is mine. The contract's as good as signed.
There's just one problem with that, Devon.
Huh? Enlighten me.
I don't believe a word you say anymore.
Tell him, mate. Mate?
I don't know who this is going to.
So quite interesting. Things have turned around for us, for Devon Butler. He now knows that we know that, well, basically what he's been doing with us, basically trying to make us fight. So I guess let's see, with 7 laps remaining, what we have to do at the American Grand Prix.
Is Butler ahead?
Butler, you're closing on him. No theatrics, please, Casper.
Yeah, understood.
So there we go, yes, 7 laps left, of course, at Circuit of the Americas. And our objective is to beat Butler. We are currently in P12, and Butler is in P9, so we've got to basically catch up to him. He's just over 11 seconds ahead, so we get past Gasly quite easily, and we get past Hamilton and Perez when they pit, I guess, because they had, well, I guess they just had some like tyre wear, I guess. But we move on to lap 10. As we get past Ocon in the Alpine over there. Really nice overtake, of course, using the DRS. And lap 11, we have to fight and defend over here now, as the 2 Alfa Romeos are ahead of us, as Butler, or I'm pretty sure I'm not really sure. One of the Alfa Romeos locks up over there, so we have to attack now the two Alphas ahead, and we have to defend from Hamilton, who is behind us on the fresh softs. As we get past Butler over there quite easily, a bit of contact, but it is Butler, so I can really spin him off and I wouldn't really care too much. As on the lap, 1 lap later, lap 12 over here, we get past his teammate Giovinazzi over here really easily, but Hamilton is fighting us as well, and he is on the faster tyre, on the fresher tyre, and on lap 13 I make a mistake. I just, well, brake too late, missed my braking point over there. Ha ha ha. Braking point, yeah. And we actually don't get DRS as well, so we have to get in the slipstream, just about barely make it. Some contact over there wasn't really the best of kind of overtakes by me over there. But a lap later, Hamilton actually gets past us before, so we get DRS this time, and we do get past him, and that was basically everything. Or is it, as he gets right up close and personal with us into the final 2 corners. I give him some space, I go out wide. Is it going to be enough? He's right beside us, and I'm pretty sure we get that by 3 milliseconds, but we do beat Butler, which is all we had to do, so that is objective complete on our side over there, so quite a good race.
Well, this season promises to end in quite the dramatic fashion. The tussle for the top continues, but in the midfield, Aston Martin very much closing the gap on Alfa Romeo.
Both teams have had a terrific season. Butler and Jackson rumoured to be in the running for that open Mercedes seat too. I can't wait to see how it all plays out.
If you're anything like us, you won't want the season to end, but end it must. From here on in, every second of every lap counts. What a riveting season it's been. The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
So there we go, that is the objective complete for chapter 15. But I guess now we join Ackman post-race after the Grand Prix and see what's going to happen over here as we do get back to our room, and there is a phone call from Aiden, so let's hear what they've got to say.
I think we can do it, Casper. I think it's on.
You know it's not going to be easy, right?
Well, the fights that can't be won are the fights you fight the hardest.
That doesn't make any sense.
Of course it does. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just wanted to say congrats.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
Bye.
So there you go, really nice to see Casper and Aiden kind of working together and being basically friends at this point, kind of. As we get a phone call from Brian over here, so I guess let's pick it up as well, as he is the team boss, I guess, so kind of important.
Brian.
Casper, debrief has been put back 10 minutes, so you've got a little more time.
Okay, thanks.
Great race out there today. Who'd have thought we'd been pushing for 4th just a few months ago?
Yeah, well, you know what they say. The fights that can't be won are the fights you fight the hardest.
Whoa, brilliant. I'll have to remember that one. That's inspiring is what that is. You keep fighting those fights, Casper. See you at the debrief.
Yeah, bye, Brian.
So yes, we are fighting for 4th, there we go, just confirmation over there, I'm not really sure. I guess I'm just kind of too involved in the McLaren-Ferrari fight for 3rd this year, but Chapter 16, Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, 1 month later for the finale, so this is where we need to beat Alfa Romeo in order to beat them in the constructors' standings. Now there was actually a phone call from Brian at the start, but I accidentally declined it, but he just kind of talked about like Casper retiring and stuff like that, so I guess let's see the remaining phone calls over here.
Well, because Daddy's retiring.
Can I retire?
You need a job first, Lily. Hey, who's your favorite driver?
I like Aiden.
Aiden? Did Mommy tell you to say that? Can you put her back on the phone?
Aiden Jackson. Bye, Daddy.
No, just hang on, Lily. Hello? Aiden Jackson.
Well, I guess they've got a new favourite driver, but here is the man himself, Aiden Jackson. Let's see what he has to say on the phone call.
You okay?
Yeah, I just wanted to wish you well, really, and say thank you, you know, for everything.
Hey, you've got nothing to thank me for.
And look, I'm sorry.
I think we've apologized enough by now.
I guess we have.
So, the last race of an incredible career. I'll be honoured to witness it.
Thanks, Aiden. I'll see you down there.
See you down there.
So there we go. It is the final race, of course, for Casper Ackerman over here. The Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, Chapter 16, out of a really fun story mode. So I guess let's see for one more time what's going to happen in Chapter 16.
Today's race here at the Yas Marina circuit. This is a track known for its long back straight, and it serves as a fantastic opportunity for overtaking, going into the slow speed corners that follow it. The Yas Marina circuit, just over 3.4 miles long with 21 corners and 2 very long back straights. There are 2 DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 8 and turn 11 and offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners as well, in particular 15, 16 and 17, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. Aston Martin could still catch Alfa Romeo today, but it's a pretty tall order. And are you still surprised they are where they are?
I am, to be honest, yeah. When you look back at how they finished last season, the fight they had in Canada, the antagonism on and off track, these two really weren't getting on. I think a lot of people, myself included, had written them off.
Well, they've been nothing if not surprising, the Aston Martin pair. Of course, neither driver may be with them next season.
Yeah, it's Ackerman's last race today. I'll certainly be sorry to see him go. And they say Jackson and Mercedes are in talks, so who knows?
Well, Mercedes continue to be cagey about that open seat for next season, claiming that no decision's been made yet, and they'll see how this season concludes first. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Pierre Gasly and Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Butler, Norris and Carlos Sainz, Tsunoda, Ackerman, Aiden Jackson and Giovinazzi, Mazepin, Ocon, Daniel Ricciardo and Mick Schumacher. Latifi and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So there we go, with that full kind of race intro. I actually thought it was going to be like a full race, but I guess we are joining mid-race, so I guess let's see what's happening over here.
Here's another one to chalk off. This guy shouldn't be retiring from Formula One. And what's happening here? It looks like Giovinazzi's retiring. And I'm not sure what the issue is, but there's a potential opportunity here for Aston Martin, as it seems that Devon Butler's been left alone to see off the competition.
And he's not having the best of days, Crofty. A few mistakes creeping in here and there, a few lockups. This race isn't over yet.
You're lapping quicker than Butler now, Casper. Outstanding work. We've got a chance here.
So here we go, we join Casper Ackerman on lap 4 out of 14 in 11th place. And our objective is to overtake Butler before lap 9. Butler is a P6 at the moment, 9.5 seconds ahead of us. Now we overtake Gasly kind of off track, but the AI, especially in this kind of story mode, they just go at least half a second slower than you on some corners. On other parts of the track, they are fine, but on some corners they literally just go half a second slow. I guess it is so you can actually catch up to Butler, because normally you wouldn't be able to catch up to him in like 5 laps, like 9.5 seconds. It would be quite impossible, so I guess it is because of that, but yeah, still. But yeah, we move on to lap 7. We are on P7, and here's Butler right ahead of us, and we are going to overtake him on lap 8 over here down the straight. Now that isn't me going into him, he's just kind of turning into me, I'm pretty sure. I guess he is just a bad person, so I guess let's see what happens when we overtake him.
Alfa Romeo here, with Ackerman leading Butler and Jackson not too far behind. Butler's closing in on Ackerman. He's trying to win that race back, but which way's he going to go? Down the inside he goes, and they've hit each other. That's really aggressive from Devon Butler. He sends both cars spinning out. Butler into the barrier, and that looks to be the end of the race for him.
Too late on the brakes. I'm sure the stewards will be looking at this one after the race.
But the Aston Martin car's still moving. The Dutchman looks to be continuing, Ant.
It's great to see him still in this fight, Crofty, but he has suffered significant damage. There are points still up for grabs today, though, don't forget.
Well, that is significant. But can Casper Ackerman's Aston Martin car finish?
You okay, Casper? The data this end suggests the car is compromised.
That's fine. I can finish.
Butler's out the race.
Butler's out, we have a shot. Jackson's closing fast, Casper.
Okay.
You need to go for third, Aiden.
Copy. Third. What about Casper?
What, will you let Aiden pass?
Let Aiden pass. Do the best you can, Casper. How's the car?
Good enough. Will you give a message to Aiden?
You need to pass Casper, Aiden.
Copy.
He says you'd better get on that podium.
That will get the team fourth.
Maybe, if Casper's car holds out.
So there we go, we joined Aiden Jackson. We haven't been with him for quite a while. And our objective is to finish on the podium at least P3. It's probably only going to be P3. I was at lap 11. We get past Leclerc and up to P5 over here. Quite nice. The car didn't really handle too well. I didn't really like the feeling. I changed like the brake bias and the differential, but still it was definitely quite weird on the brake, and I really need a stable car on the braking, and this was not that. But on lap 13 we just about get past Bottas over there. We got past Perez a lap earlier, and that is it. We've got on the podium. That is objective complete for us, and let's see if we do win the constructors after all. So we cross the line in P3, and is that going to be enough?
Superb effort, mate. Well done. Just brilliant.
Woohoo! And they've done it! What a season this has been for Aston Martin. Even a race or two ago you wouldn't have believed it, but they finished fourth in the Constructors. If the rumours are to be believed, they'll be reluctant now to let young Aiden Jackson go. What a talent he's proved to be, and an incredible end to an incredible career for Casper Ackerman, who somehow found his way back into the race after that nasty scrape with Butler. What a race here in Abu Dhabi.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Hey.
Casper! We did it.
We did it. Have you seen the crash yet?
No, what happened?
No, I'll let you see it for yourself.
And Butler's okay?
Bruised ego, perhaps. Anyway, I just came to congratulate you all and bid you a fond farewell. It's been a pleasure. And I'll see you later. We'll celebrate.
Stay for a bit.
No, no, no.
Oh, come on, what are they gonna do? Discipline you? This isn't my victory, Casper. This is ours.
Some race. Yeah, some race. You know, you had us all worried for a moment. Brian, when have I ever let you down? You really want me to answer that? Best not. Hey, it's been a pleasure. And the pleasure has been mine, Brian. Heck of a career you've had, Cass.
Casper!
And I think you'll want it.
Casper! Casper!
For heaven's sake, man, get out there. You've earned it.
So there we go, we do take 4th place in the Constructors, and of course a living memory of Murray Walker and Max Mosley, who did pass away, I'm pretty sure, both this year. So that is quite sad. But what a game. Well, I guess a game, it's part of a game. There's like other modes, there's multiplayer, career mode, and it's just a story mode in that game. And honestly, it was really nice. 16 chapters, it did go past quite quickly. It wasn't really too long, but it wasn't too long, it was perfect length. If it was any longer, it would have kind of dragged on. If it was shorter, it would have, well, been too short, I guess. I think for me, it was like the perfect length for this kind of story mode, kind of little career thing. And if they do it, it doesn't even have to be like every game. If they even like do something like this like every like 2 years or something, it would be quite a nice thing to have. But yeah, I think that is going to be it. I'm going to give this like, honestly, like 4.5 stars out of 5. There was some things that could have done better. Not really too much though, it was really perfect. But yeah, I think for now that is going to be it. So of course I'm going to fully focus on career mode, my team career. But at first I'm going to give myself maybe a little bit of a break. But we're going to go back, of course, focus on my team career. And see if we can get my first win over there. But for now that is going to be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.